What Joe Biden is doing is these secret deals with Iran, which are terrifying, quite frankly, under the cloak of Ukraine and all that is happening there. We now see a deal that will be done, which will turn Iran into one of the most dangerous states on the world, armed with nuclear weapons. It's a disaster for the Middle East. It's a disaster for Israel. It's a disaster for the West, James.
It is, and it's going to completely destabilize the geopolitics of the Middle East. I mean, it means suddenly that you've got Iran vastly empowered, can project nuclear force across the Middle East. Well, you know, the whole point of American policy should have been to keep a balance of power in the Middle East, not to let one side or the other completely run roughshod over the other. Now, of course, you know, because Iran is anti-American, anti-Western, well, that was, you know, cheese to a mouse for Barack Obama, who started this process. Trump put a stop to it, thank God, for 4 years. But that 4 years hiatus, you know, like so many other things, is going to be seen as potentially the last period of real stability in that area.
We had on this show, we had David Adler before Biden was elected, warning that if Biden got elected, we did it in the Spectator Australia magazine as well, that if Biden got elected, you would see war in the Middle East, you would see war across the world. We predicted it here. We were right. We were told, oh, no, he's the great peacemaker. Of course he is. Trump should be there. What a disaster for the world that Trump is not in power. Let's hope he comes back. Because we have instead listened to this strategic thinking of Nancy Pelosi.
Putin is trying to bait the trap so that we go in, and that's the beginning, could be the beginning of World War III. Putin, totally irresponsible, using weapons that are not allowed under the Geneva Convention. Putin, who threatens use of chemical weapons, nuclear, and the rest. So they know that we can't, but it's the ask. Now, he was this morning more. If we can't have a no-fly zone, let us have our own, and we need the airplanes to come in. This morning he was less on the ask for the policy, more on let us do it, help us get the planes. But also there is a school of thought that thinks the anti-aircraft missiles and the rest are a very important way.
There we go, those missile thingies, James. And
I don't know, guys. You know,
poor old Putin's sitting there going, what on earth?
Has Nancy been in the cask wine again? Like, what is going on there? Jesus.